All right, we on?
Shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Makak, Badash.
With double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, Natasha Trooper, we're well. The citations to Hopeful Christmas Trooper, and honest sincerity. We're the brothers out of GMS Kansas City. Coming to you another weekend to wake out, prophesy the downfall of America. And we wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, which is your so-called blacks, your so-called Latinos, and your so-called Native Americans. You're the true Israelites of the Bible. Okay? So we want to get right into it, man, going through the spirit. There's a few things that's been going on this week. There's been a lot of judgment happening between the two nerds that been shooting each other, killing each other. My brother just sent a good video, a nigga woman trying to jump out the damn balcony with a pistol and shit. Cops showing up, man. Hey, the tensions are increasing amongst our people, man, because they starting to feel the brunt end of these plagues heavily. All right, it's judgment season. How about Shemiel Shai ain't playing with you, Jakes, man? You know, you keep leading in this world doing all this nigga shit, man, and he's tired of it. He's been offing all out these rappers left and right too, man. Similar to that spirit, man, that death angel been taking niggas out, man. So we'll get right into it. Go ahead, bro.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. It says the
Hey, Recep, come you pull it out.
Okay, come.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The Lord just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Right. Hey, so he's bringing the judgment to light every single morning. When you see something on the news that gets televised about Jake being put to death, that is something that Yahweh Shemiel Shai wanted to be seen and broadcasted out. You know, because back in the ancient world, when you did something fucked up, something wrong, you was brought before the congregation. They had stone your ass, set you on fire, behead you, whatever it be, to execute that judgment. So today, spiritually, since we can't take judgment in our own hands, he'll send that type of news to be put out there. That nigga did something terribly wrong to offend Yahweh Shemiel Shai for it to be broadcasted like that. You know, and it's been happening more and more and more, and Jake is getting fed up behind what they women is doing, man. All these women as careless daughters at ease, you know, hey, Yahweh Shemiel Shai's got your number, man. That's right. If one of your brothers can pull it, the love of many shall wax cold in that day, man, because what you're seeing right now, hey, man, ain't no more love amongst family. All family members are basically being divided right now. There's no traditional celebrations going on. Niggas ain't getting together, you know, having big old family reunions and picnics too much no more. Everybody's kind of keeping to themselves. Nobody's fucking with nobody. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 10, verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
All right, why does that happen? He said, I come to set variance, man, meaning strife, contention with each other. The reason why he's saying that, because he wants a division between those that he's gonna save and those that he's not. You know, so those that ain't right, they're gonna continue to go down a path and get worse and worse and worse. Those that are righteous are gonna go closer to Yahweh Shemiel Shai. So he don't want you being close to all your family members and shit like that. Don't be surprised if they start stabbing you in the back. Go ahead, bro.
It say, for I am, Matthew 10, verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
There you go. That's exactly what we was talking about. Man's foes of their own household, man. So you're gonna have problems with the list just read. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband. You're not going to get along, man, because we're living in a day where things are worse than Sodom and Egypt. And the vast majority, 90% of the population, is going to be in that spirit of being with Sodom and Gomorrah. One to be in that undesirable behavior. So for you mentally living for Yahweh Shemiel Shai, you're not going to agree with that type of lifestyle. You know, and they're going to be able to sense your spirit and not agree with your lifestyle and things that you stand for. So they're what? They're going to cast you up and give you up to these Edomites when they come to snatch our people up, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew chapter 24, start at 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Right, so hey, eventually they're going to deliver you up to kill you. You're going to be deemed as a domestic terrorist. They have something called the Southern Poverty Law Center. Look that up. All Israelite groups are on that, all of them. So nobody's exempt from judging. So all you camps that sell it out to and thinking you're going to get a pass from Esau, then you right along with everybody else, man. If you stand for the Lord, period, if you got the scriptures in your hand, period, they're going to want your head.
Right. If you look at the example of what's happening to Alex Jones right now, if they're doing that to an Edomite, that's an example of what they are going to be able to do to you Jakes, man. Right. Look how quickly they were able to just arm the IRS, man, over some damn taxes. You don't think they're just going to be able to find, Esau can just find a reason. He makes the laws. He can say you're in violation, and therefore, you know, what did he do in slavery when they signed the original civil rights movement, man? He made up a bunch of bullshit laws called Jim Crow laws, and they started lynching Jake left and right, man.
That's right.
So you Jake's got to snap out of it, man. This guy, the scriptures say he's going to come down with great wrath, you know?
That's right. Let me get a little joy hand in hand with the wicked. Thou shalt not go unpunished. Let me get 2 Timothy 3:13 as well. All right, because hey, that oppression from Esau is coming real quick, man. You have to expect these things. You have to expect that, hey, they watching us. They're already fucking with brothers, man. Leaving all type of shit on their doorstep, man. Following brothers, fucking with their houses and shit like that. Hey, you think they ain't got your phones tapped in and bugged? If you watching this video right now, they got your shit bugged, man. You've been watching the Israelites. Let's believe they're listening to your conversations, everything you say, man. You know? Go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 10, verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me.
All right, so the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai and his commandments supposed to be over everything else, man. The brotherhood, this ministry, they go above. They're first. You know that saying that say, happy wife, happy life? Wife first? No, man, it's the Akim that's first, man. It's this ministry that's first.
That's right, huh?
You know? And a lot of you people are going to learn that the hard way because all those people that you're putting first over the Lord, they're going to turn on you. Because some of you got a zeal for the Most High. Some of you got some type of sincerity. You really believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. You believe in this thing, but it's hard for you to shake those around you. You still want to oppress your mother. You still want to oppress your father. Yeah. You still try to make it to every single gathering and shit like that. Hey, brothers in this truth, we done missed all types of shit between family gatherings. Me personally, I done missed grandfathers coming from out of town, big celebrations. I done missed family reunions, all types of shit. Why? Because this is more important, man.
Right, huh?
You know? And with that precept, what the brother said, it really breaks down that scripture when it says that he that don't hate his mother's father cannot be my disciple. That scripture is a breakdown of that. It's not telling you that, hey, you physically got to hate everybody. It's just telling you that you got to love Yahweh Shem Shai more than all of it, man.
That's right.
Because if they don't love Yahweh Shem Shai, then they truly at your family members. And when our faces be put on these billboards and these televisions, you're going to really see in that day. Because it will happen.
Yeah. The scriptures speak about hating your life, man. That's a part of the spirit you should be in. You should already just have a hatred for this place. Because the scriptures also say withdraw from this place. Yeah. The spirit you're supposed to be in is supposed to be in a spirit of withdrawal, man. And sometimes that's your family members. Yeah. Right. If they not right, all they want to do is smoke blunts at a cookout, then you got to withdraw, man.
Yeah.
You know? Right. Because the scriptures say those who seek to save his life is going to lose it, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
You're supposed to hate everything about this place, man. Are there small little inklings of joy you have? You may have children and stuff like that. But ultimately, man, your spirit is just supposed to be vexed.
Vexed, yep.
You know, that's part of our burden of being in the truth, you know?
That's right, that's a good point. He that seek to save his life shall lose it. That's a good point to Brother bring out, man. Because a lot of these people there right now, they're looking to save their lives. This is why they're selling their souls. This is why they're going to take the Revelation 13 and 16, that mark, man.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead,
This is 2 Timothy 3 and 13. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verses 11. It says, persecution, affliction, which came unto me at Antioch and Iconium, and Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. And it says, and yea, and all that live godly in Hamashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Right, persecution and people getting worse, man. That's exactly what we've been talking about. So everybody that's wicked, and he'll go above and beyond wickedness, man. You got a transformer out here, he's gonna go above and beyond and become the most wickedest transformer, trying to make himself pregnant, whacking worse and worse, man. And then on top of that, while that's all happening, it says what? Persecution is going on simultaneously.
Yeah, right. And that's true.
Go ahead, Art, you got something?
Kind of. It's Matthew chapter 10 and verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And if ye shall be brought before the governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what y'all shall speak.
There you go. Hey, so you're gonna be delivered up, but don't worry about what the fuck to say in that time, man. Don't be trying to scramble, oh shit, I need a lawyer. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna be your lawyer, man. He's the ultimate lawgiver. You know, he's gonna plead the case for you, man.
It's right here.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
There you go,
Read
man.
that again. That's powerful.
But for it is not ye that speak.
No. Read the whole thing.
The whole 17? All right. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in the synagogues.
Hey, so if you stand against this Momo agenda, right now you're deemed, that's deemed what? Hate speech, right? You can't say that, man. You stand up in some of these schools your children are attending to, they're gonna call you, what they call you, a homophobic.
Right.
You know? You're really gonna be, that's just really gonna be pushed heavily. If you come against that, you're gonna be a real problem in society. You better not walk around and think that and proclaim that in this society, they're gonna attack you bigly for it. But guess what? We boldly declare that we against that shit.
That's right.
So they're gonna boldly deliver us up for that, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake.
Hey, the things you think is so simple, they're gonna put you in front of these judges over, man. Just for you speaking out, I don't want my kid learning that he can be with another little boy. That shit ain't cool. Just for you saying that, they're gonna come hem your ass up, man. Go ahead.
For a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take thought how or what ye shall speak, for thou should be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
So take no thought. Don't worry about, don't overly stress yourself out in these times. Brothers been in situations where they all the time, almost every single brother stand up here, been before and fucking judge before, and we relied on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and delivered them out that situation. Me personally, I've been through it. This brother's been through it. Between tickets, all types of shit, whatever it be, man. You gotta let Yahweh Bashim Yahushai fight for you. Trust in that.
Right.
Call upon that name, man.
That's right. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
He's gonna tell you exactly what to say. He's gonna put that thought, exactly what to say, almost put the words in your mouth in that time. So don't worry about it. And guess what? If they do hem you up further and you get sentenced, take it cheerfully. It may be your lot to go to a prison to wake up another brother in there. You think about that, man? That happened in the Asian world. It may be your lot to reach another brother that's in jail, man, to wake him up. And let the angels rejoice at that. Or maybe your lot just to be a faithful martyr. Whatever it be, hey, it's a win situation for us no matter what.
That's right.
The scriptures say count it all joy, man. And you gotta remember who's gonna be up there when you're on trial, who's gonna be the one that gave over all the evidence, that snitched on you, that said this and that to Esau. It's gonna be people that was close to you, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be family members, they're gonna be testifying. You saw how, going back to Alex, you saw Alex Jones was up there. It was his own lawyer that basically gave up the information on him.
Right.
The person that he was paying to protect him. And what happened? He got you're stumbling. We're not gonna be like that, man.
Right.
When they bring up and try to levy penalties or unrighteous laws against us, as the scriptures is just written, we're gonna know exactly what to say, man. And ultimately we're gonna be vindicated.
That's right. That's right. And even if they do sentence us, hey, did not Yahweh Bashim outside send angels to break brothers out of jail?
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta really have, if you're really about this thing, you have to have faith and believe in those type of miracles that he's gonna have your back no matter what, man.
That's right.
You know, like the brother said, your family member's gonna sell you out. Hey, if you don't believe that, just reflect when you first came into this truth and how excited you were when you told your family about all this. Think of the reactions that you got behind that.
Yeah.
Think about when you told them, I don't eat that pepperoni, I don't eat bacon with you no more for breakfast. Don't cook me bacon. You go to a family gathering, oh, I don't eat that catfish no more. Think of all the hatred, all the ridicule, how they shamed you, made fun of you.
Ah, nigga, you changed, nigga. What happened to you?
Every last one of the people that the people that had that type of spirit towards you, best believe they will be the ones that betray you, man. They're gonna say, oh, he did be around that cult shit. He was with that Muslim shit. That's what they call it.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's just a precept what he's saying about being a martyr. This is Revelation 20 verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years.
Hey, they said they reign with Yahushua Mashiach 1,000 years, man. That's the ultimate reward, man. Reward. You want to reign with Yahushua Yahushua. So who gives a damn about all this bullshit that they gonna do, man? Scripture say, fear not him that can kill the flesh, man, but fear him that can kill the body and the spirit.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so that's something to be more afraid of.
All right, what's up for you, bro? This is the book of John 4:44. It says, for Yahushua himself testified that a prophet have no honor in his own country.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because you read that, it's talking about the land of Israel, but we know that can translate to our own people here in the land of America, man. You go to try to tell a Jake he's an Israelite, that he's a king, his birthright is to be a god and to rule over other nations. He want to save the goddamn white man.
Yeah,
He'll curse your ass out, man.
about my boss.
Right.
Like here it is, you're supposed to be trying to save this nigga life by giving him the truth. He's scoffing against you, man. It's like you see somebody drowning. You know, you go out there, this nigga dragging you into the water with him, man. He trying to kill you, trying to take your ass out.
Right.
There's no honor, man. Here we've been up here years preaching the same shit, and some nigga named Kevin Samuels come up, all of a sudden you niggas believe it now.
Yeah.
Right. Same things he was talking about. The vast majority we was saying the exact same shit.
This isn't new wisdom, man, all right? This is recycled wisdom that's been in the scriptures.
Right.
But you niggas don't want to hear from us, though.
But
But that's all right, because the Lord is going to force you niggas to listen, man.
that's right.
That's right. Yep.
And it's not going to be words that's going to make you listen either. It's going to be pure judgment, man.
That's right. That's one thing that you don't want. A lot of you niggas make that statement, only God can judge me. That's the worst thing your ass can say.
Worst thing
man.
can happen.
You don't want Yahuwah Shem Yahushua to step in and start judging you. You'd rather see the verbal judgment from us.
Right.
To give you that warning to get right. You know? Because if you don't, hey, when he fucking set your damn building to collapse and your ass is in it gasping for air, you're gonna be looking stupid, man. Or you open up the pit and swallow your ass up. There's so many different ways the Lord can creatively kill your ass and torture you to death. But that's when Yahuwah Shem Yahushua judges you. When God judges you, those type of things take place.
Jeremiah 6, verse 15, going into what the brother Uriah was saying, it says, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? And that they is the house of Israel. It say, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord.
Right, because you got women out here that are completely shameless, man. You got, what's the song? They got bitches talking about stopping their red lights, twerking on headlights. That's complete, that's no shame at all whatsoever, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell did we come from being the most precious thing in the world to this shit, man?
Right.
Talking about fuck nigga free, man.
Yeah, man.
You got bitches pregnant out there twerking on headlights, man.
Damn, man.
Hey, here you go. It's you right here. Jeremiah 16 and 6. It say, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Right. So you try to tell people, look, Look, sister, look, brother, pork is bad for you. I ain't trying to hear that. You know you shouldn't commit adultery. It causes confusion, it causes strife and contention in our community. You shouldn't murder, you shouldn't sell drugs. Niggas will look at you like you got 8 heads, man.
Right. Nigga don't judge me. Who the fuck is you? They'll be ready to fight you and say some shit like that.
Right. And you can't reason with a nigga like that, man.
Right.
You know?
And these are your family members, man.
Yeah.
These are your family members, man. So, hey, don't be surprised if y'all are getting into it big time with somebody that you're close to, man. And they've fallen out. Just know that those people just ain't meant to make it.
Yeah.
If they seriously offending your how about y'all shine like that and doing these offenses, those are going to be the exact same ones that come and get you that day. So mentally, you begin to disconnect from this world, man. You begin to give a fuck less and less and less and less, man. So where nothing surprises you no more, nothing makes you as angry no more, nothing stresses you out as much because you know what it is, man. They're giving you signs exactly what they're going to be and who they are and what their lot is in the times to come. Because if they're righteous, then they should have a spirit similar to yours, man. And shouldn't be doing things that cause these type of offenses.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, they'll be supporting you.
Yeah.
And they would have some type of what's the word I'm looking for, guilt or sadness if they did you wrong, and be begging for some type of forgiveness. Oh man, I really fucked up. I didn't mean it that way. Is that not what we would do to each other?
Well, D-Mash said that, man. He said, like, you're gonna have to cut yourself loose from people. He said, if people ain't saying what you're saying is coming to pass, they ain't got that sorrowful spirit. You gotta, like, cut yourself loose from these people. Yeah. I got a precept for you, bro. Y'all got it. This is the book of Isaiah 41, and I'm gonna start at verses 42 and 18. It says here, hear ye deaf and look ye blind, that may ye see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? And who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Okay? But seeing many things, but thou observest not. Opening the ears, but he hear it not. Okay? So,
No, man. So a lot of people, hey, they say they claim they hear or understand, but they really don't. They really don't see what this thing is about. They really don't see what's getting ready to happen, the judgment is going to take place, man. They hear what you're saying, but they ain't really with it, man.
Perfect.
It's just going one ear out the other. It's like a stubborn child. You know, go ahead on.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word cometh from the Lord Yahweh. And they come unto thee as thy people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Right.
That's a snake ass, bitch ass nigga, man.
That's right.
Here it is, they were just talking behind Yahweh's back, but they're gonna go in there. Why? Because they see a crowd up there and they wanna be what everybody else is doing, but they really ain't about serving Yahweh.
read that again, bro. Go up. Yeah, read that again.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and
Talking
speak
against thee, right? They were talking against you. How about you, Mashai? Go ahead.
and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord Yahweh.
Hey, this is why you gotta watch niggas that come up to you smiling all big in your fucking face, man. But you don't know too damn well. A lot of them be talking shit behind your back, but they come in your face, they smiling like they support you. You see it all the time, man. People drive by honking their horns, and yeah, you know, they bells up there preaching, Shalom! As if Yahweh Shem Shai gonna look at them saying Shalom and say, oh, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, that's
No, he ain't worried about that shit, man. If you ain't out here doing this work and being sincere with it, he don't give a fuck about you.
that's right.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
Hey, that's a snake sitting right up among you, man. There's somebody claiming to be your brother sitting right there next to you. I'll die for you, man. I ain't never gonna do this shit to you. I will always have you back. I will never harm you. Ain't that what Judas said, man? When he trade how about you, God, he the one, the main one to fucking stab you, man. Watch them dudes that's overly saying that shit. That's overly, I'll never, showing you all this extra shit for no reason, man. Go ahead.
And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Hey, this is a prime example is if you're like, if you know one of them cousins They be out there doing drugs and shit, or strung out on some shit. Whenever they need something, they come around what? Act extra friendly, extra supportive, smile extra hard.
How you been?
How you been doing? Next thing you know, some shit come up missing in your house.
Right.
Or next thing you know, here come the question. Can I get $50 real quick? Let me hold this real quick. That's the same spirit of a nigga, man.
You can always tell a nigga that wants something too. and this goes for all you guys that come on comment on comment boards, Shalom, all this shit, and then we don't see you again basically. Or you come up here and you hear something that you like, but there's no conviction in you, man. Just go up the fucking street, man.
Right.
This ain't a fucking game out here, man.
That's right.
This is a matter of life and death, man.
That's right.
All right.
Facts. Big
Right. Because a lot of you guys are just mad at something that Esau did.
Yeah,
so the things that we preach sound nice to you. Because Esau got a saying in the world: "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." But see, that's not good enough, man. It's not good enough for you to be an enemy with Esau. That don't make you our friend, man. That'll make you a friend of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because you hate Esau. He's the devil. Everybody should hate him. You have to be for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
Everything else is acceptable.
Facts.
Because a lot of you are just up here because Esau done something to you at job, and you niggas still don't repent.
Your white girl broke up with you.
Right.
Yeah, like that's why a lot of them female videos get the most views.
Yeah.
Jake be mad at Keisha.
Right. Jake can come up and hear something he like about us going against Esau, but then you hear you can have multiple women. Oh shit! Now all of a sudden your wires crossed and shit now, man.
Well, they found out
You
brothers
niggas,
eat
man.
chicken every weekend when we watch. They realize we eat a lot of chicken in the hangouts, and that's when the nigga want to come.
Right.
I got brothers got tequila that night.
Right.
Oh, I got a little bit more.
You got something, bro?
Yeah, just the last two verses. Okay. This is back to Ezekiel 33 verse 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Right. They know everything you say is the righteous way and it's good, man. They know the things you're speaking is good. You have dudes that come up here all the time. They be in tears, that passionate about what you're saying. It sounds so sweet. I'm gonna be up, I promise, next week. Poof, they gone, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And when this cometh to pass, and lo it will come, then shall Salakia. And when this cometh to pass, lo it will come, they know that a prophet has been among them.
Right, so when the shit hits the fan and everything you said happens, then those same dudes that said they were so passionate about and love the way you hear, damn, they was right.
Right.
That's when that gut guilt starts hitting them real hard, man.
Right. Because we're not angry at Esau for the same reason that you're angry at Esau. You're just in your emotions. This is bigger than just being angry at Esau.
Yeah.
All right? Because you come out here and bigging us up with shit like that, but we're out here for a much larger purpose, man. When you realize that we're not just agreeing, that we're not just agreeing with you on the Esau front, that we were ordained to be here. This is something the Lord made us a spectacle, as He's done with every nation that He's ever taken down. He's put prophets on the scene, man.
Yep.
He made us a spectacle to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. So it's not about us being shalawamed or being greeted because it's something you niggas agree with, man.
Yep. And if I can make this point, the elder bishop out of the main camp was talking the same thing you were saying. The elder bishop Anak, he said it's not about just cussing Esau out, and it's not about just talking about Esau and the crackers. It's about being a servant to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Pretty much what you were saying, brother.
Yeah, because truth be told, as much as I hate Esau, that this is a risk coming out here, man.
It is.
You know? I'm doing it because Yahweh Shem Yahushai said to do it. The Lord said, this is the way that I want to wake up the elect. So that's how I'm going to do it, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it, man.
This precept is going back to what you said earlier, Yahweh. This is the book of Sirach 11 and 29. It says, bring not every man into thy house, for the deceitful man hath many trains.
Yeah, right.
What's the word for that? Was it trains? One of your boys can look that word up. What that's talking about, man. I bet you that's talking about many gifts, being extra overly friendly, man.
Yeah, when you go into trains, it basically doesn't mean like different like subtleties and different venues, like when you different like talents and shit like that. The way a nigga can infiltrate type shit.
God. And like I said, that's a good example of that. Everybody always get that one cousin, man. And you ain't seen them in years. all of a sudden he pop up on the scene, and he overly about you. You know, he's such a super close. Y'all are so close. This is my favorite cousin, man. All hugging you and shit like that, man. Man, the dudes are snakes, man.
And it says, like as a partridge taken and kept in a cage, so is the heart of the proud, and like a spy, watching he for thy fall.
Yep, so he be the main one talking shit when something happened to you and he deems as a negative thing. They be the main ones hopping on the scene talking big shit. Yeah, this nigga wasn't nothing, blah, blah, blah. Big talking shit, man.
Right.
Because secretly, he was jealous and hated you this whole time. He had a lot of things that he didn't like that you was achieving over him.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a lot to say about you. Next thing you know, they hopping on videos. Oh, this brother was doing this, his brother was doing that. Just mouthing off, man.
Right.
When they ain't never brought that up to you face to face, but all of a sudden, you got all these problems that you've been bottling up and holding, but it comes out on a fucking video. You know? Those are dudes like that, man.
Yep. It says, for he lied in wait. And it says, for he lied in wait and turning good into evil. And the night things worthy praise will lay blame upon thee.
Right. Yeah, because that goes back to the law, man. When you invite a man in your house, you're responsible for that man. All right. If somebody's chasing him or fighting him or trying to get a hold of that man, you're responsible for him, man. So in the ancient world, it wasn't a light thing to invite someone to your house, man. You know. And spiritually, that's how this thing is, man. You can't just let anybody just walk in and come in, man. Yeah. You got to be vetted.
Yep. And it says here, but spark of a fire of a heat of coals is kindled, and a simple man laid wait for blood. But take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot.
God, that's a grimy ass nigga right there, man.
Right. Hey,
You know?
so stay away from somebody that you know ain't living right, that's being wicked, that's just a nigga, man. Don't keep company with a bunch of niggas in your life.
Right.
A lot of them are family members, man. Stay away from a bunch of wicked ass worldly niggas, man. That shit will rub right off on you or get your ass in some trouble. You be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So fuck shit happen to you.
And it says, receive a stranger to thy house, and he will disturb thee, and turn thee out of thy own.
Right. Hey, so he disturbed me, causing problems, backstabbing, stealing something from you, causing issues, man. That's why a lot of you having problems, and all these clips are showing up of all these niggas shooting each other, killing each other. Got a couple videos came out. This dude off all three of his own kids, man. Over getting into it over his woman, committing adultery on him.
Yeah.
So he got in the spirits where he offed himself and three of his own children, man.
Said, I told you, nigga. That's what I just wanted conversation, cuz.
Right.
Right.
Nigga, that's a weak ass spirit, man.
That's
right. Did the same shit. Another video came out. Nigga woman did the exact same shit.
Yep.
Off all three of her kids. Over a fucking custody battle case or whatever it was, man.
Yeah.
So the scriptures say the love of many shall what? Wax and cold, man. Get worse. So we speaking on all